Hi, welcome back. I know I haven't filmed anything. I'm sorry. I thought I was going to, but I mean, to be quite honest, like I've been filming, but it's just like I've never liked any of the videos that I filmed. So I just didn't post them, but that's my fault. Hopefully, just hopefully this one makes it up. And if it does, hi. Welcome back. Thank you for watching me. Anyways, today I wanted to get into a story time of where I come from and my background and everything. Just a little bit, kind of like a story time of how I grew up in the United States and stuff like that. But yeah, so if you want to listen to that, grab your popcorn, grab your hot Cheetos, grab your Takis with limon, whatever you want, and just sit down and listen to, I guess, what I have to say if you want. But yeah, so I was born in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, and I was born February 22nd, 2001. That makes me 19 years old, obviously. And I mean, almost 19 years old. Let me rephrase that. A month away from being 19. But yeah, so I moved here a couple years ago. It was very difficult. I was in the second grade. Well, I was in the second grade when I started school, because I did half of second grade in Mexico and I did half of second grade here. I did like the first, I guess, 2 months of the school year in Mexico, and I did the rest here, obviously. So it was really difficult because I didn't speak English, so I didn't even understand the math. I didn't understand English, obviously. I didn't understand what the teacher was trying to tell me. And back then, it wasn't as common to have like a student aide or a student teacher to help you out and translate for you. Because I remember in high school, when I was in high school, there was teachers that would aid students who didn't speak English. But in my day, well, I'm not saying that I'm old, but when I was growing up, they didn't really have that because the schools weren't as like, it wasn't as common to have that type of problem or situation. So I remember showing up the first day of school. It was scary. I mean, my first day of school. It was scary because I didn't know, like, I couldn't talk to anybody. I've always been the person to be very talkative, very outgoing. I've never been really a shy person. I don't mind who I talk to, stuff like that. But this, like, moving here changed me because, just for that time being, because I couldn't talk. I couldn't tell them anything. And the people that I did talk to, it was very rare that somebody told you, oh, I speak Spanish. Like, there was 2 girls that I wanted to talk to that sat next to me, and I asked the girl a question in Spanish because, no offense, she looked really Hispanic. So I was like, this girl's gonna speak Spanish. Sometimes that does happen where you think they're Hispanic but they're not, and then you look dumb. But this girl was, I promise you, she was Hispanic. And I turned around and I looked at her and I was like, hey, do you hablas español? And she was like, huh? And then I was like, so you don't? In my head, right? And then she was like, oh no, I don't speak Spanish. And then I was like, question mark, ... Like, you literally just understood what I said, but not me. Maybe she did speak a little bit, but not enough to communicate with me. So I try to give her the benefit of the doubt, right? Jocelyn moves on. So then I'm over here like this. Like, I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't really like communicate with people. And I remember I got home that day and I told my mom, I was like, why did you move me? Like, I was fine over there. I was living my best life over there. I literally had everything over there. Why did you move me? But my parents had their reasons. And I guess I grew to accept that when I was older. And so then so those girls didn't speak Spanish to me, and then my teacher spoke Spanish but very, very like choppy. So I was like I didn't really understand her. I did pass the second grade though, so that was good. And I learned English within 3 months. So as soon as I learned English, ya no me callaban, pues ya ahora sí ya podía hablar. So, you know, nobody would be like, I wouldn't feel left out because I could communicate now. But yeah, so I feel, so when I got older, I feel that changed me a lot. The fact that I had to struggle to learn English. And now, like, now growing up in high school, like, I felt that I had to help people because I felt like really bad when I was in that situation because I couldn't talk to people. So I tried to help everyone I could. Like if somebody, there was somebody, an exchange student, or if there was somebody that didn't speak Spanish or something, English, my bad, I would help them because I was in that situation and I was that one kid that didn't speak the language. And that's why it hits back to home all the time because I'm like, I feel for those people who can't communicate because I was there. And it sucks. It sucks to not be able to communicate. But obviously I learned English, you know. I like to say I master it now to this day and age. And I also master Spanish. I can read and write Spanish and speak it, and I can read and speak English. So yeah. And by the way, if you guys want a YouTube video in Spanish, let me know. I'm gonna do one in Spanish, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, so obviously, you know, it is difficult to grow up as a minority because people sometimes see you not in the best way, and they don't see. There's some people that are very, very. I don't want to say racist, but they're very like against they're very against what we do, that we're here. But you know what, at the end of the day, we're all humans, and I feel like, you know, some people have even had it harder than I have. I didn't really have it that hard, but to me, to a kid, that was traumatizing. To close out the video today, I do want to mention that it is difficult growing up in a minority group. And I'm pretty sure most of you guys know that if you guys have been in the same situation that I have. But I do want to encourage you guys to be kind to one another, to help each other out and not sink each other. Because I think that at the end of the day, we are our only help. So whoever you see down the street today, say hi, compliment them, you know, make their day, because you don't know what they're going through. Whether they're Hispanic, whether they're whatever they are, just spread kindness, because at the end of the day, you don't know what a person's going through. A person might show you that they're great, but they're not. So make sure that you spread positivity, make sure that you have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Oh, and by the way, before I leave, stay tuned for more videos because I do want to make videos in Spanish. I want my channel to be Spanish and English, so stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Remember, don't forget to spread positivity. Bye.